So our next bit of maintenance is going to be lacing. So I've got the Spectator here, and I'm going to show you how to lace up this pair, and I'll be going through another pair as well. So this is just going to be your simple lacing system, very straightforward. I've got a waxed lace here, which you always want with dress shoes, are waxed round or very, very thin flat laces. And so all we're going to do is make sure we've got even length on each side, and then we're just going to do a basic crisscross. Now you want these laces to be anywhere from 27 to probably 34 inches. This lace is 34, and this is only a 4 eyelet shoe. So this is going to be a little bit longer than you might need, but 34 is a good length for 5 to 6 eyelet shoes. And you just crisscross back and forth, very simple, very easy. I'm sure you've done it a million times, but this is going to lead us into our next style of lacing. So you want to have 6 to 8 inches of length at the end to actually tie it with. So you don't want to be struggling, you don't want to be wrenching on the laces just to get them long enough to tie. You really want to make sure you have enough lace there. So here we are, and then you can do a simple tie on that. But you want to replace your laces probably every 12 to 15 wears, or if the egglet, which is the little plastic piece or maybe metal piece in your case, if this starts to fray or tear, you want to replace it then as well. So that was number one. Let's move. Now this one's going to be a little bit more detailed. So here is the cap toe black Oxford. And so we're going to go with what's called a bar lacing system. So what you want to do is take one end, put it through. Now I like to work it actually to the inside of the foot. So you put it through the lower eyelet, and you either pull it all the way to the top eyelet, or in this case, there is a little notch there where you can poke it through, and that will help keep the tongue in place. So if you can see there, that little piece of material to keep the tongue in place. And you want to pull it through and then put it through the very top. Now, this is very important, the length you keep, because this is going to be its total length. So you want to work about 5 to 6 inches so that you have its total length there, because that's not really going to move very much. So you take the long end and you pull it across to the other side's lowest eyelet and pull it all the way through. And you see how you get that first bar. And then you put it through the second eyelet. And once you do this a few times, it'll get much easier, but you pull it through and then through the second eyelet on the inner side, pull that tight, and that gets you your second bar, which is why it's called a bar lacing system. So then we do the same thing through and through. So you're going through the same numbered eyelet on both sides. So that's 3 and 3, 4 and 4, and this is a 6. This is a 6 eyelet system here. So this is a perfect length, being 34 inches for this. And then I'll show you how we tighten it or loosen it from here, because it's just going to be the one side of the lace really being tightened or loosened. So pop that through, give it a little bit of give there, and then you pull that all the way up, and there you go. You've got, this can be loosened this way, so you just pull the bars out, and that's going to allow you to have that looser finish there. And then we've got them pretty close. If you do need to lengthen the one side, you actually pull the bottom bar, and that bottom bar will help you lengthen the one side. So do keep that in mind there, and then you just lace up from there. So that is the bar lacing system. Very, very important. Great for Oxfords, hole cuts, any ultra formal shoe will have that bar lacing system.